Good morning students. In our previous video, we have discussed the topic discount and we have solved the sum question from the exercise 9.3 which are based on discount, and today we will continue with the same topic and we will solve the rest question of exercise 9.3. So let's start. We are going to start with the question number 9 because till question number 8 we have already discussed. Now question number 9, they have given a dealer mark his goods 20% more than the cost price and offer a discount of 10%. Find gain or loss. So students, what things they have given in this question? They have given the discount. So first of all, here we will assume let cost price. Cost price is rupees 100. And then after they have given the discount. Listen, in this question they have given it mark the profit. A dealer marks his goods 20% more than cost price. That means 20%. MP is 20% more than cost price. That means rupees 120. Okay. And then after they have given discount. Discount they have given 10%. So students, if the discount is 10%, can we find out the selling price from here? Yes. How? Selling price is, if the discount 10%, then 100 minus 10, 90%. So selling price is 90% of MP, that mark price. So 90% of mark price, that means 120 multiplied by 90 divided by 100. That means the selling price rupees 108. So here the cost price is 100 and selling price is 108. Selling price is more than cost price. So here we get the profit. And how much profit? SP minus CP. That's mean 108 minus 100. That's mean 8 rupees get the profit. And if you find the profit percentage, 8 divided by CP 100 and multiply by 100%. 100 cancel by 100. Now the dealer get 8% profit on this transaction. Okay students. Now then after question number 10. In question number 10, a washing machine was marked 60% above its cost price and the shopkeeper allows a discount 25%. Calculate the gain. Students, the question number 10 just like a question number 9. Here, same procedure we follow to find the question number 10. So this question you have to solve by yourself. Now question number 11. A silk sari listed at rupees 3,250 is sold at a discount of 10%. Due to the festive season, the further discount of 20% is offered. Find the selling price of this sari. Students, whenever they are giving continued discount means one time they given the discount and after again they will give the discount. So this is called the successive discount. And how to calculate this successive discount? First we find out the first discount amount, subtract from the mark price. Whatever the amount we are getting from here, then again we will calculate the discount percentage on that, and then after we subtract. And after subtracting the both discount, we get the final answer. So how? Let's discuss with this question, the question number 11. Okay students, now question number 11. Mark price of sari. Mark price of sari they have given rupees 3,250. This is the mark price of sari. Okay. And then after first discount is 10%. And second discount given by the dealer is 20%. Second discount students, 20%. So first of all, we find the price after first discount. So here we will write price after first discount. What will be the price? The first discount it is 10%. 100 minus 10, that's mean 90%. So here we can write 90% of MP. MP is 3,250. So 90 by 100 multiply 3,250. 1 0 cancel by 1 0, second 0 with the second one. If we multiply 9 with 325, then we get from here 2925. This is the price after first discount. Now then again, price after second discount. So second discount amount is given and this percentage is given 20%. 100 minus 20, that's mean 80%. Observe it here. 100 minus 20, that's mean 80%. So we can write 80% of this MP, 2925. So students, if we write 80% of 2925, 1 0 cancel by 1 0, 2 4 ja 8, 2 5 ja 10, 5 1 ja 5, 5 5 ja 25, 5 8 ja 40, 5 5 ja 25. Whenever 585 multiply with 4, then we get from here rupees 2340. Cross check. 5 4 ja 20, 2 5 8 ja 5 5 ja 25, 4 5 8 ja 40, 2 5 5 ja 25. Okay, then 5 4 ja 20, 22, 32, 34. Okay, now this is the correct. So the final price paid by that for that sari is rupees 2340. Understood students? How we find? First we calculate the first discount. After discount, whatever the price we are getting, on that price we calculate the second discount, and then after we get the final price that paid by that customer for that sari. So what we have applied here, that is successive discount. Whenever we are applying a one discount after the another, that is called successive discount. Okay students? Okay. Now then after question number 12. In question number 12 they have given a sofa listed price 8500 is available at a successive discount 10% and 15%. What price is sofa sold for? Same like a question number 11. You have to calculate first discount, then subtract. After subtracting whatever the price you are getting, then subtract it again for the second one. Okay students? So solve the question number 12 by yourself. Now question number 13, they have given two successive discount and they are asking a single discount for it. So what will be the single discount we keep for this one? Then let's see how to solve this one. Question number 13. In question number 13 we have to find out single discount. And two terms they are given. In the first they have given the discount 10% and 15%. For the second part they have given three successive discount, 10%, 20% and 25%. Students, they have not given us mark price, cost price, selling price, nothing they have given. Only they have given the discount percentage, and by using this discount percentage, we have to find out a single discount applied over the mark price instead of this 2 or 3 discounts. So how we will solve this one? Let's see. First of all, in the both case, you assume mark price. Mark price is rupees 100. Same here, let mark price is rupees 100, MP is rupees 100. So students, first we calculate one by one discount over it, and then after we solve this one. So how? Let's see. Price after first discount. Price after first discount. The first discount is 10% of 100. That's mean 90. So price after first discount 90. Now then after students, price after second discount. Second discount is 15%. 100 minus 15, that's mean 85%. This price is 85%. We have to find out 85% of 90. So 85% of 90 means 90 multiply by 85 divide by 100. From here we get student rupees 76.5. Means after allowing this two discount, the final price for the customer is rupees 76.5. If we subtract this amount to find the single discount, this final price subtract from the 100, we get from here 23.5. 23.5. So if we convert in decimal discount percentage, 23.5 divide by 100 multiply by 100%. So the final single discount applied by the traders for the customer is 23.5%. Instead of allowing this two successive, the trader can apply only the single discount to get the answer. Now then move for the second one. Same here, instead of 2 we will apply the 3 discount. So price after first discount, 10% of 100 rupees 10, 100 minus 10, that's mean rupees 90. Okay, then price after second discount. Second discount is 20, 100 minus 20, that's mean 80%. So here we can write 80% of 90, that is rupees 72. Now price after third discount. Third discount is 25, 100 minus 25, 75%. So we can write here 75% of 72. 75% of 72 is rupees 54. Is rupees 54. So the final price is 54. So here we can write the discount amount 100 minus 54. That means the single discount is 46%. So might be you understood students what is a single discount. Means instead of applying this 3 discount one by one, you applied a single one discount one time only. So that is called the single discount. So instead of this 3, the shopkeeper can use 46% of MP. Then also you get the same price, rupees 54. Okay students. Now then after discuss the next question of our exercise, that is question number 13. We have discussed the question number 13. 14 question. What is the better buy for a customer? Single discount of 45% or successive discount of 20 and 25%. So this question also the same type of the question. Now I will explain the one question, this how to do. I will give you a hint and then after you have to solve by yourself student. How to do this question? First you apply a single discount 45%. Okay. After 45 discount you will get the price 55. Let's see how to solve this one. Question number 14. Single discount 45%. So here we will write price after 45%. That's mean 100 minus 45. That's mean 55%. So that's mean 55% of MP. And here we will assume let MP is 100. Mark price is 100. So the price after discount, the price after discount, that's mean 55% of 100, that is rupees 55. This is the first time discount. Here we have applied single discount, but then after they are asking if they applied the continuous discount for this one. Then how to solve this? Second part is successive discount. Successive discount, they told 20% and 25%. So let same MP 100. Okay students, here we assume the mark price is 100, and then after the price after 20% discount. Price after 20% discount, that is rupees 80. How? Because 20% of 100 is rupees 20. 100 minus 20, 80. So then after price after second discount. Second discount is 25%. 100 minus 25, 75 remain. That means 75% of 80. Students, 75% of 80 is 80 multiplied 75 by 100. 25 3s are 25 4s are 4 1s are 4, 4 2s are 8. Okay, now here is rupees 60. Okay, and friends, if we observe the both, here customer have to pay rupees 55 after applying single discount. Here customer have to pay rupees 60 after apply the successive discount. So which deal is favorable for the customer? Of course, in which deal customer have to pay less amount, that deal is favorable for customer. So customer will choose single discount. Why? Because in this offer the customer have to pay less amount. So the deal 45% single discount is favorable for the customer. Okay students, now then after move to the next question. Question number 15. Question number 15, they have given the mark price of a toy is rupees 80 and shopkeeper sell the 3 piece of this one. What is the rate of discount offered? So let's see the question number 15. They have given MP of one toy, mark price of one toy, that is rupees 80. Okay, then after they have given SP of 3 toys. SP of 3 toys is rupees 225. So can we find out the SP of one toy? Rupees 225 divided by 3. The SP for the one toy is rupees 75. Student, we have the mark price also and discount SP also. So can we find out here discount? Yes, the discount is mark price minus selling price. Mark price 80, selling price 75. That's mean discount amount is rupees 5. And if we find discount percentage, then 5 divided by 80 multiply by 100. 10, 10, 2 4s are 8, 2 5s are 10. That's mean 25 by 4%. And if we convert this one as a fraction or in a decimal, so it will be 6.25. Okay, 6.25% discount offered by the shopkeeper to sell that toy. Okay student, so this is our question number 15. Now then move the question number 16. Question number 16, Vicky visit a shop to buy a video camera. The shopkeeper offered single discount 15% and successive discount 10% and 10%, which is favorable for the Vicky. This question is like a question number 14. One side you find out the price after single discount and one side you find out the price after successive discount. So which price is less? means which SP is less, that is favorable for the Vicky. So this question you have to try by yourself. Now question number 17. Poonam sells a wristwatch at discount 25% on its mark price. If she makes a profit of 20%, find the mark price of the watch, which cost is rupees 1600. Okay students, so let's discuss how to solve this question. In this question they have given to us yes, cost price, question number 17. The whatever the key terms they have given, first they have given discount. Discount is 25%. Then profit is 20%. And then after they have given cost price. Cost price of that watch is rupees 1600. And students, we have to find out here mark price. So first of all, by using the cost price, we will find selling price. To find the selling price, 100 plus profit percentage divide by 100 multiply by cost price, that is CP. So 100 plus profit, 100 plus 20, 120. Divide by 100 multiply by 1600. 20 cancel by 20. And when we multiply here, we get rupees 1920. What we get from here? Rupees 1920. And then after we find mark price. Mark price, they have given discount 25%. So how to find the mark price? 100 minus discount percentage multiply SP. So 100 discount is 25%, 100 minus 25, 75%, multiply 1920. When we solve this one, after the calculation, we get the find 2560 as a mark price. So what is the mark price of that wristwatch is rupees 2560. So here we can write mark price for the wristwatch is rupees 2560. So what we have did in this question, first by using the CP we find out the SP, and by using SP we have find out the mark price of that wristwatch. Okay, now then after move to the question number 18. Question number 18. Sundari sells a pair of bangles which cost is rupees 600 at a profit of rupees 200. Student, they have given us cost price and profit, and then after discount, here we have to find out the mark price. So how? Let's see. So first, cost price, question number 18. Cost price of bangles, that is rupees 600. Profit, that is rupees 200. Then selling price, CP plus profit, that means 600 plus 200. Now selling price is rupees 800. So then after they have given discount. Discount is 20%. So can we find out the mark price? Yes, of course. The mark price is 100. 100 minus discount, that means 80, multiply 800. 80 10 800. Now the mark price of that bangle is 100 10 1000. So mark price for the bangles is rupees 1000. How we did? Because they are given cost price plus profit. Amount they have given, by adding we get the selling price, and then after they have given the discount percentage, and by using the discount percentage we have calculated the mark price for the pair of bangles.